Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Do do do, do do do, do 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 do. Is my mic? Is it on? Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the light stream. We are back with more Spider-Man PS5 Remastered HD Marvel 2.5 Remix. Whatever you want to call it. We're back. I'm going to try messing with other features on here. Yeah. Okay. I was messing with like the camera setting real quick, but as I do not have a PlayStation camera, that was kind of pointless. So, never mind. Alright, yeah. I think I'm all set as far as chat, as stream options go. Anyway, no more wasting time. Let's jump right back into what we were doing. So yeah, nearing the end of the first day of
free time.
Spidey's
time to look into that mask.
adventure.
Oh, it's MJ.
Oh.
Hey, MJ. You're up late.
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
Check that later.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool.
Awesome. Alright, let's check out that thingy I just collected. Pete making off with the rebound. Nice.
Spider plushie!
Aww.
Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
Oh, I want one. I mean, I know there's a bunch of spider plush thing toys out there, but I want this one specifically, like specifically that design. Nothing else will do. It's got to be from this game.
Backup requested for a pursuit in progress. Incident is active in Dutchtown. Over.
All right. Let's go stop some crime. Oh.
I understand we have another low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider. Let's see if I can set her straight.
Oh boy. Well, hopefully... Oof. Come on. There.
Well, at least you're not texting. Here's your stuff.
That cop just really wants to watch the action movie. That's all he wants. Oh, jeez! That one always freaks me out. Jesus, people! Get out of the way of the car!
More crooks? This fight's going viral.
Oof. Oh, that is abuse right there. That's the point.
That's it, huh? I've had worse commutes.
All right. Oh, we got ourselves another crime over there. All right. Oh, no, you don't.
Forgot your keys?
What? Yeah, where do you guys think you're going? There we go.
You'll see all your friends again in jail.
Oh. Should I waste time with the, side missions right now? It's not exactly like a pressing main mission going on right now, so I probably could get away with it without breaking the pacing of the story. Yeah, why not? We'll give that a look. At least just do one side mission before continuing over to the feast shelter. Gotta get some flow going. Oh, another landmark. It's a statue, I think. Ah, come on!
Please proceed to Madison.
Oh, it just figures, doesn't it? Spider-Man!
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Okay, well that was just rude. Oh boy. Oh, come on. I grabbed you before you could start shooting. Down. Whew.
Good old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there.
Alright. Oh, wait.
Right, guys.
Let me get some...
Paddy wagon will be here soon.
Yeah, let me get that newspaper article. Your tax dollars not at work!
Over here.
Let me just get that landmark first. From a better angle. Nice.
Good shot.
Spider-Man, I need help.
Oh. Spider-Man? What's up?
Are you okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband, Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's
Whoa.
with this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check that. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on.
I don't know, Carmen. I think you're just in denial. He's totally cheating on you.
Carmen just sent me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find him.
Alright. Yeah, getting the handling of the mobility pretty well. Yeah. There we are.
Rodrigo. He's really nervous.
It's the blue-haired lady.
Like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
It's clearly Bulma from Dragon Ball.
Why would I? If
That angle. Need to get it straight on.
Give me the plans and it won't. Very nice.
There we go.
Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this. And I leaked the photo.
Don't give me away.
Plans. This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What were they talking about?
Sounds like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right. I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch.
Huh. Whew. Thank God for tracking technology.
A victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
Alright, time for some classic Spidey action.
Yeah. As soon as he saw the photo, he fell in line.
Nice clear image.
You always was a sucker. Boss will be at. Let's see the plans. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta catch my train. I want to keep the boss around.
Boss, huh?
Hell yeah.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Yeah. See, crossing the street or turning the corner? Ah, corner it is.
Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Ah. Got on the train.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like you knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find
Depends
out who else is
on
in on it.
depends on the expertise you're looking for.
They'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
Yoink! Clear the building? Yes! Whoop!
End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit, wait for him to get out.
There you are.
He's heading for that office building.
An elevator. Ah. Alright. Time for some multi-dimensional sleuthing.
I got the plans, boss.
Good. Review the schedule on the monitor. I put out hires on the whiteboard. Mark their positions on the map.
Gonna need to get a good angle of...
He's practically a kid.
My brother's kid. You can't trust him. Anyway, it's done. He's already picking up our signal.
Good thing nobody was looking in that window. Or this one. There we go.
All right. Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's roll.
They're on the move.
Alright.
I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car.
Of how involved some of these missions are. Yup.
What the hell? Spider-Man?
Nope. You guys did not tip your driver. That is very rude. Oh, please don't die. Whew. Alright, on to the next one.
Can't let him get any further away. Oh no, I lost him.
Oh, come on! Kidding me? Lame. Alright, let's do that again.
I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car.
Okay, let's try this again. Whoop.
Curbside service.
Whoa!
Gotta shut
I don't know how that turned, but it did. Alright. No, not that way, you dummy! Oh, actually, no. Never mind. That's perfect. Woo! Ha-ha! Flawless!
delivery.
Alright.
I love it when a plan falls apart. Hey, Carmen. Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
I'll just activate that crime tower and then I'll make my way back over to Feast. Ugh. Ah, perfect. There we go. Man, I wish hacking into radios was nearly this easy. Or maybe it is. Can't say I've ever tried. You know, while we're up here, I may as well craft some more suits. Let's go ahead and craft a classic suit just so got that available for whenever we want. I've already got to see it in plenty of action before, but, you know, no harm in going back to the classics. Plus, we get a new power, the Web Blossom. It's a pretty classic, well, yeah, it's a fittingly classic move to pull off. I remember using this a lot in some of my previous playthroughs. It's a pretty handy way of just incapacitating everybody, like, instantly.
We've got a 10-10 narcotic still in progress. Need a local unit on scene. Location in the vicinity of Devil's Shelf.
Let me just,
Beautiful.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house.
Oh.
What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now,
which you wouldn't
I'm
know
a
anything
mentally
about
unstable
personally.
person, and I see him getting all this coverage. What am I going to do? It's
Do a
called
podcast about it?
behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
Okay, Jonah. Now, what was that? Let's see that thing I just collected. Yeah.
MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
I could totally just waste everybody's time by reading this right now. And since it seems like I'm the only viewer here, I will go ahead and do that. Students from all years left their classes on Tuesday and gathered in the courtyard to protest news that Midtown High would be cutting its arts programs. No one wants to cut music or art classes, said Principal Andrew Davis. Unfortunately, our budget has once again been cut, and we have to make up the shortfall somewhere. However, an anonymous source within the administration's office confirmed that the budget for the football team has actually been increased by 20%. Some defended that discrepancy. Everybody loves football, said Eugene Flash Thompson, quarterback of the Tigers. Nobody likes these lame artsy-fartsy classes. That sentiment was not shared by the students, estimated at over 100 who protested the cuts. Drama class is my oasis in a sea of boredom, junior Sally Averill insisted. Of course, they want to take away the one thing that makes school bearable. A Freedom of Information Act request for the salaries and history of the pay raises of the administration was denied on the grounds that the Freedom of Information Act does not apply to public school administrators. I'm pretty sure it was the article writer who requested that. Go get him, MJ. Alright. Let's unlock some more skills. We got quite a few skill points to throw away here, so why not put them to good use? Let's see. So now we've got multiple options. Hazard Zone. We'll throw enemies down during the wind-up, clearing the immediate area. Extended perch takedown. Increases perch takedown range. Not bad. Pistol and baton yank. Yes, I want that. That's been getting really annoying lately. Alright. Defender. Perfect hit. Press square just as an attack lands to generate bonus focus. Dodge window. Ooh, increases timing window for the perfect dodge and web shot counter, making it easier to accomplish. Throw. Press square, then hold triangle to grab and throw an enemy in any direction. Why not more moves? We'll go with that. Web slinger. Alright. Quick zip. Web zip a second time without losing altitude. Air marshal. Air attacks deal additional damage and generate more focus. Your tricks. Hold square and L in a direction to perform electric. Yes. I've been looking to get that. Alright. I'll save my skill point for later. Never know when we might need it. More gadgets? I don't have enough tokens for that quite yet, so we'll save that for later. I will upgrade the web shooters, though. So now the web shooter refills faster. Let's upgrade the impact web while we're at it. Okay. Increased gadget shot capacity. Alright, now we can fire up to 3 impact web blasts, so that's pretty neat. We'll need to get some research tokens. I think we will get exposed to the missions that grant us those in a bit. Suit power. Let's try some more suit mods. Alright. Long range scanner. Yeah, why not? Swap that out. Combat analyzer. Increases EXP from defeating enemies. Yeah, why not? Gimme. Discharge power cells. Perfect dodge temporarily increases damage. And that other one. Silent step. Enemies take longer to detect you in stealth. Might not need that quite yet. I'll save it. Go ahead with that. Okay.
Can you, like, lift something heavy?
There! Finally. Oh! Alright, I'll check this spot out in a moment.
Yep, that's a high-speed car chase, all right.
Astute observation.
Whoop! Young man, I will pull this car over right now.
It's really hard to snark and make jokes in this game when Spider-Man just does all that for you. There! Oh! I still ended up near a Fisk place.
I guess this is what they call organized crime.
Alright. Perfect time to test out the new skill.
Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Whoop. Whoa! Oh, that was cheap! Whew. Oh, jeez. Was that like a blood splatter as soon as it hit that guy?
That's it, huh?
There we go.
I've had worse commutes.
Well, as long as I'm here.
Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
That's my bet. I'm gonna take a closer look.
They think the boss can't run things from inside? They don't know the boss.
A lot of people owe him a lot of favors, that's for sure.
I thought he was buddies with the mayor.
They work together. The boss never trusted him, though.
Guess he was right not to.
If what I hear is true, pretty soon Osborn's gonna wish he remembered who his friends are.
Spider-Man.
Jameson says he's an egomaniac. Makes sense to me. I got an ego too, but I also gotta get paid if I'm gonna shine enough to mess. Jameson says Spider-Man skims off of the guys he busts. That's okay, I gotta give it to him. That's a pretty sweet. I got trouble. Can anyone hear me?
He thinks we're weak now? I'll show him.
Alright.
Gotta find a new podcast. Eyes open. Spider-Man's here.
No point hiding. I know you're here.
Cover me. I'm here. What do you
Want to join your buddy? There you go.
I'll tear this place apart if I have to.
No. Come on. Come on.
Check on Cobra 2. He's not responding. Checking his last
Alright, fine.
Time.
Sorry, guys. Don't mind him, guys. He was a criminal. I swear. I'm not just attacking random people on the street. Oh, Jameson's totally gonna say I am.
No point hiding. I know you're here.
Nope. No one saw. No one saw that. Well, I can at least get this guy. Oh, cat's out of the bag now.
I'll teach you some respect.
can't imagine it would look pretty decorative. Alley-oop!
And we're done.
Whoop.
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
Ballerina, get down here! Shut your mouth permanent!
Whew!
He's mine! No!
That was a miscalculation. I can punch you, though. Fine, I'll hit him. Whoop.
I'm in an accident. Why won't you die?
Guys, slow down.
I'm allergic to dying.
Was not till Thanksgiving.
Fuck you!
Ah, rude.
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
Whew.
Get ready for some pain. Fire in the hole! Don't do that to me! Some of it. Don't let him get you airborne!
Oof.
10 more. No shoving. I'll give you all personal attention. Like fish in a barrel.
This'll shut your mouth. Get airborne!
Reinforcements. Okay, I came here to web bad guys and quip, and I'm all out of quips.
No, you're not. Ooh, that was too close.
Shut your mouth permanent. I can't reach you. Fire in the hole! Hit it! Murder you when you come down. Hands up.
Ooh.
We got it. We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't count. That's not fair.
Yoink.
Like that, Spider-Man?
Ow.
Don't let it spook you. Get back down here. Oh, sports in our head. Get down here and fight like a man.
Whew. Oh, hey Fate. Sorry, I was focusing.
I've got Fisk's guys and all the probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
I mean, they can sometimes if you try. Alright. I can't say that's the last distraction we'll have, but we'll slowly try making our way over. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Wasn't I trying to... I was going to try to, like, enter that other Fisk warehouse on the way there. Ah, well. I'll fret over that later. Alright, I guess I can do it standing up. Don't take that out of context. Ah, yes, I can see everything. Points of interest? That's kind of close. Yeah, I'll take that backpack. It would be right by that train. Yeah! What happened? Aw, man, that was gonna be so cool. Weak. Come on, There! That's what I was supposed to do. Man, totally ruined my cool moment.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces.
Great job.
He was crazy? Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Ah, yes. You're completely blameless. Surprise!
Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Whoop! Whoop! Whoop!
They just got more interesting. Open fire!
Pro tip. If you're not good at breaking or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E.
Ah, classic. Alright, what was I doing? Let's see, I think I just collected a backpack. Let's take a look at, oh yes.
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget, instead of dumpster diving.
Yeah, imagine if you just owned your entire science corporation. A man can dream. What was that social media post? Yes, my Spider-Man X self-insert fanfic is almost complete. Don't you think that's a little too self-indulgent? I think we can all afford to be self-indulgent sometimes. This is more for me than anyone else, and I'm not hurting anyone by writing it, so... Fair enough. Sorry to be so judgmental. Can't wait to read your fic. Aw, thanks, ESU Boo. That means a lot. That is definitely not how Twitter discourse would go. Well, maybe sometimes. It's just weird to see displays of humanity happen on social media, and typically expect the opposite. Alright, well, I am here.
Please report to the scene.
All that loyalty to get you a bullet in the face.
Whoop! Ah. Whoop!
Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette!
Whoop!
Not how I thought today was gonna go.
I feel like you could have anticipated that a little bit. Whoa! Ow, ow, okay, that's on me. It's getting a little lazy there. Whew.
Arresting Fisk brought all the small-timers out of the woodwork.
Okay. Oh, backpack.
It'll be the one with...
Just take that.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
Spider-Man, Killer, an editorial by J. Jonah Jameson. I've received angry letters from fans of Spider-Man. Yes, they exist. Over my editorials calling him a threat or a menace. Well, I have good news for these people. I'm not going to use those words here. I have a new descriptive for Spider-Man Killer. Because the deaths of 5 innocent people, including heroic police officer Alvarado Cordova, are squarely on Spider-Man's head. Don't misunderstand. I realize it was the psychopathic criminal Max Dillon, who the media calls Electro, that murdered these 5 individuals, and he will rot in Rikers Island for the rest of his misbegotten life for his crimes. But if Spider-Man hadn't been grandstanding for the cameras, as always, 5 precious souls would not have been lost. Dylan might have escaped with millions of dollars in cash, but money can be replaced. Mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives cannot. There are those who will argue that Dylan would have killed even more of the bank's patrons had Spider-Man not intervened. But how do we know that? The police didn't go charging in. Spider-Man did. Is he a trained hostage negotiator? Is he licensed or certified in anything at all? We don't know. Because we don't know who he is. What do we know? That Alvarado Cordova isn't going home to his children tonight. Or ever again. An editorial by J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, that's quite a material right there. Yeah, the air tricks. And the disarm enemy. Yeah, again, super helpful. Also got these character profiles, which are pretty handy. I won't go through them right now. I'll take a look a little later when there's more downtime than this. Right now, though, gotta keep making our way back towards the mission marker. Spider jerk!
All units, we have a vehicle pursuit in
Oh?
Available officers report to the theater district.
Yeah, I was just here. That just sort of happened.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos. Okay, you are not getting 5 stars. And away you go.
I mean, it's New York. The roadblocks kind of handle themselves. There we go. Well, now, Fate, you're the one who's being quiet all of a sudden, so what's up with you? What's going on?
These guys have an impressive social circle.
Haven't had a good weekend at all?
Let's kick it up a notch. A thing of beauty.
Just go down. Well, I don't have 2 bars of focus. Ow! Wrong button. There, incapacitated. And these guys usually end up being the death of me. Just go down! Jesus Christ, these guys! Just fall asleep!
Do auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
Whew. Really don't like those guys. Alright. Back onto the path.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks.
Whoop.
It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem. Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
Nice recovery there. Oh, perfect. Right where I'm at. Did I miss... yeah, there was another JJ call that I missed. In cahoots?
Unbelievable. I understand we have another low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare
It's a relative term.
when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Nah.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes. Walking piles of sand.
Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point. They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Correlation totally equals causation, people.
Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Sensible point.
Lost cause. Goodbye.
Correlation does not equal causation there, buddy. Oh, Jonah. So, what we got here?
Oh,
Ooh.
man. I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. P.U.
Where were you keeping it up here? I guess he needs a spare set of clothes in case he's gotta end up anywhere or something. Alright, well, let's get a move on.
Bad. Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider-Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider-Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.
Condon Embassy. You know, actually, the better shot probably would have been up there. Let's... just a little higher up. I wanna get the roof line in there. Here I am being all nitpicky about photography, as I am wont to do. There. It totally didn't count for anything. It totally didn't matter. But it made me feel good, and that's what matters in the end. Ooh.
Got it.
Oh. And also a backpack over here. Let's take a look. We could use more police like Spider-Cop. Granted. Whoops. Granted, he's not actually a licensed police officer, but he's got a good sense of humor. I feel like more cops could use that. Alright, what we got here? Snow globe.
I forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her.
That is the best looking New York snow globe I've ever seen. I love little condensed skylines like that. Whoop. Alright. Up we go. And another one. On a roll with these.
Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it.
Yeesh. Hope you didn't get that piece just from being impaled in the back with it. Alright. Moving on. So yeah, may have seen it yesterday, but Insomniac just dropped a trailer for 2 more Spider-Man costumes for at least this version of the Spider-Man game. Unfortunately, it's not for the PS4 version. A lot of discourse going on about that. But yeah, 2 new costumes based off of No Way Home will be coming out for this version of the game. Coming out relatively soon, too. I believe coming out on the 10th, so this Friday. I'm pretty excited for that. You can bet that I will show those off as soon as I get the chance.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Spider snack, spider snack. Gotta wait till Lee comes back. Bagel's nice, coffee too. We'll play some Pong. Also, I ruined the flow of the song. Dang.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
I feel like half of my current dress sensibilities just come from Peter Parker. I need to get more button-up shirts.
Oh, Peter, I just started a mystery novel you might like. Now, where did I put my library card?
Using it as a bookmark, maybe? That's what I would do. News you need? Let's see. What does that article say? Oh, wow. They actually wrote an article on there. Hold on. Let me raise it up a little. News you need. That's a newspaper title right there. Mile-wide tornado strikes Oklahoma. Dozens are killed. Jeez. New optimism has a name. Billions in taxes avoided U.S. inquiry fines. Global web of subsidiaries shields profits. Executives testify in defense. Founder made mom proud. No quit school. All the news that's fit to print. It's a pretty unnoteworthy newspaper, all things considered, but it's nice that they put so much detail into it. Just want to keep walking by people, see if I can trigger some dialogue options. Oh.
May kept Uncle Ben's clothes a long time. It's like he was still looking out for her.
Oh, so sweet. Uncle Ben. We'll never be able to eat rice the same way ever again.
Peter, how are you?
It's only the woman with books who talk to me. Another one, Trice. Fed surprise rate cut sparks rally. Again, nothing noteworthy.
You guys holding up all right?
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked, but she's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
Now, if you excuse me, gotta go somewhere else. Why didn't the voice trigger?
Not bad, thanks.
I do the sciences. I'm sciencey. Anyone to chat with in here? Nah.
Lord, I thank you for this food and this place. Just ask for some nose strips. You snore like a water buffalo.
Oof.
Don't surprise me. You'd know what a snoring water buffalo sounds like.
Damn. It's a cunning remark right there. Do. Let's see. Is May in? Nice to talk with her first before getting involved with Martin.
Looks like May's not in yet.
Take a look later. Ongoing education. Time to talk to the boss man. Voluntary boss man. Director man, I guess.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have.
That's a mood.
Interesting. Where did you find it?
Sudden change in voice tone there.
Why? What is it?
Replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years.
Some emotional weight in those words there.
Translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
That only sounds like something somebody who doesn't want me finding out more would say. I talked to Mr. Lee some more.
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr.
Figures.
Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something.
I'm a good judge
his
of
childhood
character.
was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Nah, can't really talk to him anymore. Alright. No more delaying. May as well get back on to the real meat of the game. Although I'd argue the Peter Parker parts are just as important. Let's see. Oh, may as well change into a different suit. What else we got here? Got the noir suit. Yeah, we can craft that, but I think I've got a better mission in mind where that could be used, so we'll save it. Scarlet Spider suit? Yeah, might be neat. Mark II, don't have enough. Secret War, don't have enough. The Stark suit, cool. Finally start getting movie stuff, but not enough yet. This one down here, I need to get all the backpacks for it. So, they'll be worth it when I do find all of them. I'll just go back to the advanced suit for now. I'll keep the web blossom ability on for a bit, though. It's still pretty useful. Alright. What new fun shall we discover today?
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey work out in the city.
What's in my nearest vicinity? Fake JJJ News. Heard a joke today. What's the difference between a brush head and a brush head? About 5,000 hairs and twice as many brain cells. Oh shit. Oh, side mission? How far away is that side mission? Man, why is everything on that side of the city? It's gonna take forever till I can find an excuse to get over there. I'll just head this way. There's a backpack somewhere over there, and then I could probably get a police tower or two. Thank you, drawing.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
That's so cute. Aw. Alright.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
It's working on it.
Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Okay, more things nearby. Nice, nice, nice. Surprised any crimes haven't activated yet. Typically, they just keep interrupting me every chance I've got another agenda. Work-life balance for
help me
idiots.
balance work and a personal life. If I ever find time to read it.
Yeah, that's the catcher right there. Work-life balance for idiots. Simple steps to the balanced work-life you deserve. These amazing steps helped get my life back in balance. Well, no wonder you never had time to read it, Peter. You kept it stuck over here forever.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I mean, I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
That's right. How did I lose track of time?
Well, let me just get the backpack in that tower. Or, at the street level of the tower, I guess. Alright. There it is. Other way. Other way. There we go.
My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. and check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I going to take his money, even though we could have used it. I did accept the lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
I probably would have gone with using the money, but...
Report of an assault. Officers needed near Civic Center.
Hey, I can at least see the bad guys.
An assault. I better step in.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Great.
Just go to sleep. There you go. Whoop. And go join your buddy over there. Or down there. That's fine.
Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
You were just in time.
Not that I would kill anybody. Obviously. Close enough? I'm just here to mooch off your Netflix. Don't mind me. Peter would definitely mooch off somebody's Netflix if he was allowed to. I mean, at least I think he would. I mean, look, guy's strapped for money. Why wouldn't he like take advantage of a friend's friendly offer to just have a free subscription? They're already paying for it, granted, but I mean. There we go.
Location is Hudson Town.
Serious car accident down there. Looks bad.
Yoink! Whew. Oh.
Don't panic. I'm here. Spider-Man, there's a bunch of guys tried to rob a store. My driver must have been hopped up. Caused a whole wreck. I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt.
Alright. Where are ya? Where? Ah, I see ya.
I'm losing him.
Woo!
Gotta catch up.
Come on. Damn. Hit me.
Hope you've got points left on your licenses, guys. That pile-up was a doozy.
Oh hey, I've got 2 bars of focus available. Well, I got 2 gauges now. They'll make ticking down those... Shit. Those things are tricky to time. At least nobody got hurt. Except me. Anyway, it'll make taking out those big brute thugs easier. Oh.
My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday.
A little bit of a foreshadowing. I always like the idea of Peter being a teacher. He's got that way with the youths. He's certainly nerdy enough to fit in.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it's
Sure.
but it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
Jesus. Yeah, whip people into a panic, Jonah.
drinks anyway?
Can I at least get your Wi-Fi password? I really, really need to catch a Pokemon right now. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's cringe. I'm trying. I swear, I'm like way funnier if I'm paired and bantering with somebody else. All I am is just excuses right now. Alright, let me just collect this, and then I'll actually get to my actual job.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
That is what ultimately got him to get his smart lenses, though, I think. Well, not a total loss. Alright. Get that last backpack, and hopefully there's not like a crime that just interrupts me in the middle of trying to get to work. That would be a Spider-Man thing to happen, though.
Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
Just can't beat the classics. Okay. Let's get to work. Now I got an opportunity to do more of those little science node things.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
All right.
Yes.
Go to stag parties now.
Hey. Hey.
Huh?
What do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
What? But
Stop
we're
that
fine.
right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker.
Oh.
How the hell are you?
There he is.
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor.
Oof.
It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
Norman Osborn, everybody.
The agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Well.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But how convenient you're doing it now.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto.
Oh, this is very helpful.
You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Scummy as always.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think.
Aw.
If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Oh. I didn't even get to do sciencey stuff. It's not fair.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations.
Yeah.
Hey, one of those stations is nearby.
Oh.
Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe.
All right.
Must be some way to help Doc.
I do get to do sciencey stuff today. The day is saved, guys. We still get to have science!
Possible drug deal in progress.
Oh, come on! Stop interfering with my sciencey shit! I will beat these guys up extra hard for getting in the way of my fun. Oh, they got in the way of a Jameson podcast too? Oh, okay, now I'm really upset. There.
If I was a cop,
I'd love me. Okay. Did I happen to collect that Jameson podcast? Nope. Damn it. I gotta wait for it to trigger on its own again. Man. Alright.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for Europe.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Oh, Harry.
Well, it's
What
not
happened to
gonna pay
his
the
mom?
bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Well, may as well start with where we're at now. Snapping up smog. This is another of our air quality stations. Monitoring containments in the surrounding atmosphere. Super important for the city and its citizens, but certain corporate overlords are less than thrilled by the prospect of their pollution output being publicly reported. Ain't that the truth?
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution.
Jeez.
The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
Checks
The amount
out.
of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Oh boy. Time for spider smog. There we go.
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds.
Ugh. Gross.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha.
Hope this stuff isn't carcinogenic. It probably is. Ah, what? But I went through that! You saw that, right? I clearly went through that cloud.
Good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Ah, there's the cloud. Oof. Oof.
Like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
Oof. I think that's all of them. What? Why isn't he talking? Why isn't he giving me the voice prompt? Okay, well, if I remember correctly, basically, from what Peter said before, he's identified, like, the source of those smogs from a particular model of car, or 2 particular models of car. So, needs to get good, clean pictures of the car models so that they can be properly reported on.
Perfect.
Man. That hasn't happened to me before. I wonder what keeps, like, triggering these weird, like, non-prompts like this. Wait.
Great light on that one.
Okay, and now I need to get...
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
That was a pretty good shot, though.
Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now
Again?
he's robbing a bank on East 31st. He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
Wasn't he
I knew
locked up?
Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's
That
creepy.
sounds familiar.
Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Well, Shocker's kind of high priority, so I guess I should just get there as quickly as possible. I may as well give Spidey a fun outfit. Let's see. Might be fun. That's mostly going to be useful for group settings. Why not? Let's go with the Stark suit. And we got Spider Bro. It's a little spider droid. Well, aid us in combat. That'll be handy. Well, let's see. Handy. Web attacks generate more focus? Yeah, I'll take that. There we go. Okay.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
But what were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad.
I kind of doubt it.
Find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
Alright. Spider time. Alright.
Herman!
Boss fight.
Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's a parole violation.
Oof.
Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumb wrestle? Okay, face punch it is.
Ow!
Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Woo! Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid.
You talk too much!
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute? Syllables per second? Or is it more about how many words one uses to express a single thought? It's all so subjective. If you ask me, some people don't talk enough. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me!
Oof. Oh.
Coming your way.
Whoop. Ow. Shocker!
Maybe.
Ah, here we go. All right. Yeah, line it up. Whoop!
If you come clean, I can help you.
You really want to help me? Just let me have the money!
Gotta do the voice? Oh, I see what you mean. Ah, I could have done it when we were doing the chase sequence. That would have been more fitting. Oh well.
Nope, gotta try something else.
Okay, yeah. Shockwave, that force field is there for a reason. Oof. Oof, ah! Okay, that's it. I'm nettled. Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll follow you to the ends of the earth! There. That make you happy? Ah! Okay, come on, Spidey! Ooh. Little bit. Well, glad I accomplished something today.
People don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage.
You should invest in crypto, bro. Oh, wait. No, I was just kidding about the crypto!
Oh, come on, Herman.
I thought we had an understanding.
I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead! They made that very clear!
Woo! Yeah. Come on.
One's gonna hurt.
Bam!
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people! Could be anything under those masks!
Masks?
Did you say masks? These mask guys! What do they want the money for?
Ow!
Oh, don't care! As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone!
Whew.
Catch this one with your face!
So, you done yet? Nope. Okay. God, come on! Well, at least he cares about my safety. Got you this time!
Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't see what I see!
I mean, I might have.
You son of
Okay, last chance to give up.
Woo!
This time I really mean it.
We're moving!
Nah, nope.
Okay, I was kidding before. Now last chance. Seriously.
Sorry about this, Herman.
Sorry, Herman.
Ooh.
You brought this on yourself. Literally.
I mean, can't say it better than that. Whew.
He was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden.
Well,
okay,
Yuri. Here.
Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
You probably don't want to know.
Shouldn't have asked.
Let's look at that thing I just collected. Alright, an apartment application.
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes.
Oh, Peter.
Fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.
How far away am I from the lab, exactly? Not too far away. I could find an excuse to break away and do some extracurricular sciencey things after I take care of a side quest or two. That was a good old-fashioned Shocker fight, though. Almost as memorable as oh man, I used to play the Spider-Man 1 movie video game a lot. I remember the Shocker level for that game. That got pretty tricky sometimes. It was like the subway train stations, and you had to keep like dodging from like track to track using your spider sense to avoid the Shocker's like energy beams or whatever. Alright, chemical leak. One of the hardest problems with improving air quality is identifying the source of highly toxic, low particle count pollutants. Stuff that can make you sick from only a few grams. This station specializes in solving that exact problem by targeting specific particle toxins. Alright, am I gonna have to run through more toxic clouds? Yay. Yeah, no, old Spidey games were hard AF. I mean... No, that game in particular, the first Spider-Man movie video game tie-in, like, man, that game was ridiculously hard. I died a lot on that game. I had a really hard time playing it. Even a harder time trying to replay it with the slowly degrading PS2 controllers I've got left. Might be nice to try it again. Well, we'll see. In any case.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start.
Alright, science! I missed the science.
That doesn't belong. Let's analyze it.
They combine against a thicker absorption line. Okay. Makes sense. I think I can still hear the police sirens from the bank nearby. Nice to know that's still recent thing that they're recovering from. Okay, this one was simple enough. Mercury and
Mercury.
unknown.
Bonded with...
something.
something else. I can't tell what.
Might have to do more samples.
This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk.
Alright. I think there's another node over there.
Let's see what a sample from this can tell me.
Ah, so now we've got subtractive lines. So just like how we could stack multiple lines on top of each other to make thicker lines, we can also use these sort of negative filters to decrease lines or get rid of them entirely. It pretty much works in like the opposite manner, so simple enough. Just got to do additional and subtractive stuff. It complicates it a little, but in a simple, easy to understand way, and I really like it. It gives me that surface level satisfaction of doing something sciencey without actually needing to comprehend what I'm doing. Which I appreciate. It makes me feel smart without me needing to actually be smart. And I think that's what we all need out of life in the end. Just that ego boost. But yeah, the first Spider-Man movie game was pretty hard, but I still have a soft spot for it because they still tried to like include and introduce a lot of
in there too, but also something else.
Yeah, I gotta find more.
I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this.
We found our big perpetrator here. Yeah, no, we're kind of marathoning
to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it.
We're kind of marathoning the Sam Raimi films right now, actually. I kind of like how that game actually sort of they found a good excuse to like come up with some initial designs for like how some of these classic characters that didn't appear in the movies could appear in that universe, and I appreciate stuff like that. They ended up retconning some of that later by reintroducing them in the video game spin-offs of the other sequels. I mean, Shocker may have been like a consistent villain, but I think they reintroduced Scorpion in like the third movie's game, so a little inconsistent there, but it was still neat. I really like the designs in that initial game. It's like they tried to be as close to the comics as they could while still taking some, liberties to make them look threatening. Maybe not this one. But yeah, we have watched the first Raimi film last week. Might try to watch the second one tonight if we got time. Really? You don't like the Tom Holland ones that much? I mean, I get they're not as much of like, an epic cinematic spectacle, but I kind of like them for being smaller stories. He's like a young Spidey. Makes sense to dial the scale back. No, that's not what you're seeing.
Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar?
Ethanol would be a problem.
Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents.
Let me line myself up correctly. Okay. There we go, finally. Yeah, I'll let you write your spiel there. Ah, dang it. Got pulled off again. Writing issue? I don't know. I think those movies are fine.
I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast.
Who just dumps stuff like this up here?
Silicon and concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess.
Oh wait, are those Alchemax chemicals? Okay, well, that probably explains it. BAM!
Nice. It's
Oof.
breathing this stuff in, not good. That's it.
There.
Sealing the grate with webbing should stop any residual drainage.
There we
That
go.
could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
Whew. Alright. Science saves the day once again.
Hey, so I looked into reports of demons.
I knew you'd come around.
They've been pretty busy tonight, hitting a lot of Fisk properties.
They're going after Fisk? Damn.
Still want to make my way over there. I'll make a marker.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Brewing gang war?
Let's try to get ahead of it. Are there any Fisk properties that haven't been hit tonight?
Let me see. Patrol reported a bunch of activity at one of his shipyards in Portside.
Thanks, Yuri. I'll check it out.
Okay. Got a good view.
Hey, Yuri. Any idea what Fisk uses that shipyard for?
Damn.
No idea. Let me send an officer to meet you there. His name's Jefferson Davis. That's
Oh?
his name. He's a good cop. Been working the Fisk case for years. If anyone knows what's going on at that shipyard, it's him.
Alright. Important character name there. There we go. It's too tied to the MCU. Peter's villains are all Tony villains, not Peter villains. They don't share anything in common with him. Goblin is...
Doc left a message.
Peter, I might have been a bit hasty advising you to find another job. I have a plan. Give me a bit of time. We may yet live to invent another day.
The indomitable Otto Octavius. That's great news. Hope his plan works.
And Chrysler Building. Or the formerly named Chrysler Building.
That's a keeper.
Anyway, Goblin is like the antithesis of Peter, and yet a father figure to him, for example. Peter suffers no consequences for his actions. Blows a dude's place by accident, it's fine. Ditch school and detention, it's fine. Slap on the wrist. Ben is hinted at all the time, yet never mentioned. Peter talks of consequences, yet it is never shown. Yeah, I'm with Trudy Groovy. I don't necessarily agree that those are flaws either, because you gotta understand, by this point, everybody's seen those story beats in the Spider-Man movies for, like, years now. They literally just took us through all of that again with, like, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and I didn't mind that being told again. I liked it just fine, but I wasn't necessarily, like, really hurting from their absence in the Tom Holland movies. They kind of filled those gaps in other ways. I'm sorry, police officers, but it's your job. You can do that just this once. I want to do some science. My selfish desire for science will bring this city to its knees in crime. But I could also get some really cool tape recordings right now. So I can only do that during this window. So, yeah, this will be a good window to try to talk about some more Spidey stuff. So, can keep debating and conversing while we're doing all this.
Need to tune the arm's gyro to auto-orient.
Balance compensation. Okay. But I mean, no, those strengths, those plus sides of the Raimi movies. No, you're right. Those things are definitely there. And again, I don't blame people for seeing their absence in the MCU films as a problem necessarily. I mean, because those components, they were strengths. They were strengths for those other movies. And a lot of people have rightfully identified them as being part of, you know, Spider-Man's identity. But they don't necessarily need to be thrown in your face or made explicit all the time. I think handling Ben as this sort of, like, in the background...
This will really help users maintain their equilibrium while wearing the prosthetic.
Having Ben be, like, a force in the background, something that, like, Peter's already trying to make up for and is trying to, like, you know, move on from in his day-to-day life, it makes sense. But also, keep in mind, he's also a high schooler, and this is the most high school feeling Peter that I've seen out of all those movies combined. Yet, not only does he, like, visibly, physically look like a teenager, but he's also dealing with teenagery things that we didn't get to see the two other movie versions of Peter go through that much. I mean, you still got bits and pieces of it with Toby and Andrew. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, we moved on from those pretty quickly. We pretty much just got straight to, like, you know, adult Peter trying to find his way in the world, which is not bad. But I like that we're getting more exposure to that. And I think the difference here is that those things you're talking about that we're missing now are things we're slowly going to get more of as we keep getting more Spider-Man content, because they're clearly going for a slow burn here. And I get that doesn't make the absences not a problem, but I feel like everyone's making an unfair comparison between what they're trying to do with the movies now as opposed to what they were trying to do with the movies back then. Back then, Sony was trying to do their own self-contained thing that could stand on its own, and they've done a pretty decent job at that. I think the only times they really kind of dropped the ball were with the execution of Spider-Man 3 and definitely with the execution of Amazing Spider-Man 2, where they were just throwing all the setup all at once. With the MCU Spider-Man, they're trying to, like, you know, they're trying to set the groundwork for, like, a larger thing where they get to, like, build upon pieces of development and character growth over an extended period of time. I get that, but Tom's story feels hollow for that. When we get...
It's trying to lower the overall power consumption of the prosthetic.
When we get emotional moments, I feel nothing because it's always interrupted, followed by a joke, and barely touched about. It's just jokes, 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 and it's funny and flows really well. That's what makes them work, but they aren't there. Wait, are they there or are they not there? I'm not following you. I'm a little confused by your phrasing on that statement. I feel no emotion. It's a comedy disguised as an emotional drama. For example, Aunt May is constantly played as a joke-hot Aunt May. But when Peter mentions how she will react, it's never shown. Watch 1, then 2. I disagree. We absolutely saw how she reacted at the end of the first movie. And we can infer how it went based on how the second movie goes. You don't have to see everything. That's the thing about parts of movies. That was like, you don't need to see every little detail when it can be inferred. The job can be done with just a simple line or an establishment. And, well, I could definitely see that we could benefit more as an audience from seeing May and Peter have a real human moment talking about, you know, Ben's absence. I don't necessarily need to see the scene where Peter fumbles his way to explaining to Aunt May that he's Spider-Man. If you could do that in a touching, heartfelt way, and I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I'm not saying I need that to enjoy what was there. It's not about the contained thing, and even jokes about the events of Endgame. There is no mention. They joke about the hell that was Endgame in the first frame. of Far From Home. World seems completely fine. Okay, if you're talking about like the opening to the second movie where it's like the high school, it's the high school, like, you know, news report thing about Endgame. I hear you. It's a little tonally jarring, but you also got to consider it's being edited and framed by high schoolers. And I mean, today it's like, have you seen our sense of humor? We use humor a lot to cope with really shitty things. I think I thought that was pretty tonally fitting for the setting that it was set in. And even then, they still tried being serious about it at the same time. I don't know. That just felt believable to me. Emotions aren't there. That was one moment. I mean, I see the point you're getting at where it feels like the comedy, the humor can sometimes undermine the drama and seriousness and the tone that they're trying to establish with serious moments, but I'll admit, sometimes it does, like, pull me out of it for a quick second, but then it ropes me back in, like, pretty quickly. There's still weight. There's still tension. I'll admit that the second movie, it doesn't have as strong of a balance as the first one did, comparatively. The weaknesses that you notice are definitely a little stronger in Far From Home than in Homecoming. I'll agree with that. I can't argue through text. That's yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to discuss. I gotta try multitasking. That's not the point. Aunt May doesn't care if he's hurt. She supports him, and it's totally okay with it. But he's a 16-year-old. I mean, this version of Aunt May is clearly pretty loosey-goosey with a lot of stuff. I don't think that's too out of character for this version of Aunt May. A scene where she does show the concern would have been nice. I mean, we already have seen her showing, you know, concern about Peter's absence and stuff like school and everything in Homecoming, so it probably would have been strong to see that translate to her learning about Peter being Spider-Man. Yeah. Let's try using a -2 over here. There we go. Target voltage met.
Great. Way more efficient. And probably safer, too.
There we go. Okay, that is the first set of the circuitry tests completed. Let's try moving on to more chem stuff. Yeah, chemistry. Oh, jeez. And they really ripped the rug right out from under us. God. Man, that is just depressing. Look at all. Even the whiteboard is just clean. Little auto note.
Oh, Peter. Don't even know why I'm bothering to record this. Norman has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds. We were on the verge of such great things. If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads.
Oh, Pete, why'd you do that?
God, Peter, that's it.
Sounds like a hint to that breakthrough he was talking about earlier. Okay. Oh, we got even more. Okay. I'll continue reading back on these comments now that I've got airspace to speak again.
What was Doc working on with this?
Fragment inventory. Fruity Groovy says, it also may be a case where future movies make the older movies even better, like how Endgame makes Captain America the first Avenger even better. You might get that scene in No Way Home. I kind of see what you mean there. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would not mind doing some kind of podcast where all we're doing is just talking shit about fun stuff we like this. I just miss talking in a two-way conversation with people. No Way Home is my hope for redemption. No, I get that. I get that. I don't think these movies are as, like, brand damaging as you seem to think they are. Maybe I'm misinterpreting your feelings a bit. But they definitely promise that this movie will be a bit darker, a bit more, like, emotional and hitting than the other movies. The trailer already does give good signs of that. You see a lot more emotional struggle going on with Peter, so I think that's pretty promising already. Somewhere along the way, I picked a wrong slide. Let's try this one instead. Anyway, it feels personal. Not tied to Tony, not tied to the MCU. It's about Peter's villains. Okay, I disagree that it should not be tied to the MCU, since that's an important part of this version of Spider-Man. It needs a balance. It's too MCU-y, and a movie set in the MCU. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna just say I'm somewhere between the two of you on this. I get where Fate's coming from. Spider-Man, I mean, clearly, we've seen with the Sony movies that Spider-Man as a series is larger than life enough where it can stand on its own decently. That being said, if you just go back to the old comics and everything, you'll be floored by just how much of Spider-Man's stuff directly revolves around other characters from other comics and storylines and other goings-on in the universe he lives in, constantly interrupting the life that he's living in New York. Half the time he's fighting a villain, he keeps bumping into the Human Torch, and he's not even in college yet. That's how early his stuff was. His first issue was him trying to get money by joining the Fantastic Four. I mean, to say that, like, Spider-Man should feel isolated is, like, alone, yeah, that could technically work, but it's not the true essence of where the character stands. Spider-Man's always been, like, part of a grander scheme of the universe. He's the best character that stands out of that universe. He is the Superman and Batman of that universe, but...
Not sure about long-term wear and tear, though. Might delaminate easily.
But so with that in mind, I feel like him being part of a larger set universe and them displaying that now and again in these movies has been more of a strength than it has been a weakness. Are there downsides to it? Sure, yeah. I mean, Tony has essentially filled that.
Of graphene.
Tony essentially has filled that Uncle Ben role in these movies, and on the one hand, yes, that is alienating a lot of old school fans who wanted to see, you know, that Uncle Ben story being told here, and I get that, and I do want to see that myself personally. I do want to see that unfold, but that said, it still fills that role people claimed was missing in the first movie. And I think it does the job decently. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not awful either. I will admit, them double dipping on having both Vulture and Mysterio's villainy stem from Tony Stark being Tony Stark, I felt like that was maybe a little overindulgent. Could have just stuck with Vulture. Vulture's motivation made sense for like, you know, the stuff that was going on at the time. It wasn't directly aimed at Tony Stark either. It was more of just an aftermath of the Avengers and all these bigger than life organizations kind of leaving the middleman to fend for itself. for the average worker to fend for itself. It was a topical statement they were making. And then tying Mysterio to Tony Stark, it was creative for how to get him involved in the story and, like, targeting Peter for the moment, for the reasons he did.
Not sure I'd use this as tissue interface.
But yeah, after already seeing, like, you know, a similar idea being handled better with Vulture, it did feel a little over-focused on Tony, I'll admit. The idea of still trying to show how Tony was still imperfect in life as he is in death, that's still a good idea, but yeah, no, I'll admit, it did feel a little overused at that point, but that doesn't mean it's not a good idea that shouldn't be, like, used entirely. What I mean is that it feels like the MCU influences too much of Peter's story, yet it's not present in it.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
Peter's story, Peter's world revolves around Tony. Vulture, life sucks because Tony. Mysterio, Tony's villain wants to kill Peter simply because he knows. What I mean, he needs someone that's his, not Tony's. It's about something that came into his life, not because of Tony, and that's why I think No Way Home is that. Also, Peter did... Okay, so, I'm still kind of confused by what you mean there. I think I kind of get the gist of it, but... Again, I just explained why I feel that the way it was implemented in Homecoming actually worked. It worked decently, because... Again, it was not strictly about Tony. Tony actually barely factored as far as a personal motivator for the Vulture. The Vulture was targeting the scraps of the Avengers, basically. Was Tony part of the Avengers? Yes. Yes, he was. Was he also scavenging Stark tech that, you know, was just kind of neglected by Tony? Yes. Yes, he was. And the big climax of the movie involves him trying to steal Stark tech in the middle of the transfer from the defunct Avengers Tower base to the upstate facility for the Avengers, which we see in the later movies. But it's not like Vulture was this, like, you know, grumbling former employer of Tony Stark. It was just like, grr, I hate Tony Stark and all of his ego and stuff. It was purely like, God damn it. We were actually starting to get a thing here. My company cleans things up, and Stark and the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. and all of these different bigger-than-life organizations who think they're so much more important than me and my guys are moving in on our livelihoods, and we can't support our families and our lives. So they forced me to adapt to this new world, basically, so I'm going to do it, and I'm going to outplay them doing it. That's what he did. It was not tied to Tony. It was not specifically tied to Tony's legacy or his character. It was Vulture reacting to the new world he was forced to have to adapt to. That's what it was. Mysterio, though, he was entirely, I hate Tony. He made fun of my ideas, and he bruised my ego, just like he did with Hammer and with, I forgot the name, the not Mandarin guy in Iron Man 3. It was a retread of that, but in Spider-Man, and in that sense, yes, it was invasive, and I agree with you that they probably could have workshopped how to make that work a bit better before, you know, they went into production. I think they could have worked on making that work better. If that makes any sense, if I'm not being absolutely redundant. Also, Pretty Groovy points out that, yeah, Peter did mention Uncle Ben in What If. Yeah, now I know. What If it was an episode of a Disney Plus series? What If doesn't it's not exactly the same thing as it being in a Spider-Man movie. I get it. You're not going to catch the exact same audience that you would with a Spider-Man movie. So I would understand if you're hung up on that. I wouldn't blame you for that. But they did go there, though. That shows that they're starting to go there. Well, Fruity Groove says, yes, Vulture did start out motivated by being screwed by Tony and the Avengers. Over the course of the movie, he starts having direct vendetta against Spider-Man, and Vulture didn't even want to be in Tony's radar until he was desperate. Yeah, that was the other thing. He was a unique villain because he wasn't trying to grab anybody's attention. He was trying to be sneaky. He was being a scavenger in a fitting sense by going under the radar. Oh my god, why can't I figure this one out? Man, talking really does mess with my concentration somehow. That says a lot about me more than it does about the game, honestly, or the conversation. At least this is getting challenging now. Fate. In fact, I think he could have been an amazing villain for Peter had they done him a little different. I think... So the problem with the stream chat is that I have seen some of the messages as they pop up on the PlayStation 5 screen. But I don't see them all... I don't see them all translating onto the Twitch stream boards. Let me see if I can see them all. Nope, they didn't show up. That's weird. That is weird. There's some discrepancy there. I do remember, though, that Fate, you did say that you thought Vulture was the better between the two, Vulture and Mysterio. And in fact, I think he could have been an amazing villain for Peter had they done him a little differently. I think he was just fine as he was. Again, I feel like the execution worked for what they were doing, for what they were going for. I understand wanting a bit more. I get that. But I think at the time it was too soon to expect such a big thing out of Spidey. That's what made Homecoming feel so special. It felt like it forced Peter, and by extension the audience, to try to see him as a budding hero. He was focusing on a self-contained incident that could have blown up and become something really disastrous if he hadn't intervened. It was a hometown story, and that's something we haven't seen in Spider-Man before. Everything was treated as a larger-than-life thing. So I kind of appreciate that contrast. From the perspective of having seen a whole bunch of Spider-Man movies follow a similar formula and format up to this at that point, it was refreshing to me. Mysterio, I literally do not care for. He's a boring-ass villain. I'm not as far as you on the I'm absolutely done with Mysterio thing, no interest whatsoever. I found aspects of his execution still interesting, but I see where you're coming from. And I definitely agree that between the two, he is the weakest.
Direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better.
I think they felt kind of challenged at how to make a Mysterio twist work, since everybody who's a Spider-Man fan kind of knows what Mysterio's deal is about. He's an illusionist, he's a trickster, not always what he seems. Then again, they went with the he's actually a superhero guy, knowing full well that people could still probably connect the dots, so it's probably a trap that there was no escaping from, no matter what. But I definitely think they could have done a better job with him in execution. The motivation, again, it still works on paper, but
unique. What is this?
The execution definitely needed work. I'm not arguing with that. They definitely the movie could work as some source of redemption Like, so far, they've only shown 5 characters. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the big twists of the movie is that Mysterio shows up, reveals that he faked his own death, because of course he could do that. I mean, he's an illusionist. That's totally in character. And then he fills the slot as the 6th Sinister Six member. And it would be a good way of, like, you know, roping some more, you know, MCU Spidey villains in there into the mix. Round out the roster a bit. Get equal representation in there. But there's also rumors that, you know, Sony is, like, trying to angle for their own, like, Tom Holland specific Sinister Six group that's not just, you know, legacy or like, you know, cinematic legacy characters, like, you know, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin and Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and stuff. So there's probably room to include him later for that if they don't use him here. I'm both expecting Mysterio and not expecting Mysterio because everybody kind of knows what the big twist is going to be at the end of the movie, so is there really going to be much room for anything else beyond that? Probably not. I'd be pleasantly surprised if they could make that work.
Oh, awesome! It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic.
Okay, we're all caught up on all of the extracurricular sciencey stuff. And I even managed to get an extra auto-recording, which could have been easily missable. Oh, let's look at this. Or listen to this.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables. I'll teach Norman what it is to feel helpless and small.
Doc must have more history with Norman than he shared.
Well, I can't say I disagree with him on Norman's character, but, yeesh, kind of sounds like a red flag there, Doc. Maybe you should see a therapist or something. Just work out those deep-seated grudge issues. That vision statement is still there. They even took our treadmill? Come on. What? Norman's so scummy he had to steal our treadmill away from us? Come on. At least they left the sofa. I went to put it past them to remove the sofa. As long as we're just being petty and taking things. Oh. Take a quick look.
I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt, 10 minutes late from stopping a mugging. Still can't believe Doc hired me. Hope he doesn't regret it now.
Who is the Spider-Man? He also took the stapler! That jerk! Norman even took the last can of Who Hash. Made all those Knights of Science, groovy. I mean, it works. He's green. Who is the Spider-Man? One dog walker claims to know. My dog. Superhero diet, fab or fad? The secret is dehydration. And, it's pretty much what most of the MCU actors have to do. Brutal. Oscorp unveils latest. See our exclusive photos. Jameson on new media. It sucks! News at 11. Taxi strike again. Midtown construction. Brain schematics. Alright. Well. Now we've got all that done with. Let's go out and actually progress the plot. I guess I'll craft a new suit for old Spidey while I'm here. Later. Don't need to jump into that now. Here we go. Yeah, the noir suit. Sound of silence. Do-do-do-do-do. I wonder if I can look at the chat log. No, I can't look at what is already passed, I guess. Oh well. At least the Twitch chat is capturing most of it. That's all that matters. Okay. How far away is that? It's a little of a ways away.
Hey, so this gang war between the demons and Fisk is really heating up.
I know. Even Shocker's a part of it. Got roped into running jobs for the demons.
These guys are serious. Do they just want to replace Fisk?
That'd be bad enough. Hope it's not something worse.
What could be worse than that? I ask, having played the full game. Jeez! Okay, that's not gonna be very useful in combat. How about this? There we go. Scarlet Spider Suit. Get all ya Ben Reilly fanboys hyped.
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
Behold, clones! Get it? Because he's a clone! Yep. Oh, that was the impact web. Okay. There we go.
Think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
Maybe they are. Oh. Hello, boys. Nope. Down you go. Rocket launcher guy. No, thank you.
Nothing like an RPG to wake you up.
I mean, that's one way to do it. Anyways, I'm excited for the, Pretty Greavy says, I'm excited for the Spider-Man Venom crossover movie, because we can always do with more Venom content. Yeah, no, however that crossover, pans out, whatever form that comes in, no, I'm excited to see that. It's been forever since we've gotten to see those characters on screen together, and not too many people were very fond with how it was done the last time. So again, more chance for redemption there.
Me, one day dudes in masks would try to blow him up with rockets. Well, actually, he'd probably get pretty excited.
Oh right, now I can check this out. Ah. Vulture jammer.
Jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Clever. I'll admit, I've got a soft spot for Spider-Man 3 because while the exact execution of the Black Suit story arc was not perfect or exactly great, to put it mildly, it was still decent, and it's still got the basic story across. It was a overall okay attempt at a compressed version of the Black Suit storyline, but the weakness of that execution really comes down to just how rushed and pushed the climax is, how condensed and mushed together everything feels towards the end. It feels like ideally the best way to have set up a storyline like that would have been to have still gone the way it did, had like most of the movie focus on the Black Suit corrupting Peter, have a different big bad to focus on, like the Sandman or someone who's a bigger threat, throughout most of the movie. And the final climax is, yeah, find that guy, but then also having to contend with getting rid of the suit itself, and then the reveal of Venom is what sets up the next movie. And then the next movie is all about trying to take on Venom and the personal struggle that is, at least in my opinion. Either that, or you could have kept it all to one movie, but again, just paced it better. Who knows? Maybe it would have even benefited from the more modern, recent, 2.5 long hour superhero movie format we get nowadays.
10:30. Armored car is
God damn it!
Need immediate response. Witness reported location as the yards.
Demon, heart-to-heart time. Were you not loved enough as Demon Baby? Dad too was holding? Mom not around? Let you cry all night?
I swear, some of these quips are like new for this version of the game. Air launch! There we go. Quota met. Whoop! Look out! Okay, that hit me.
Why do the demons need that much cash?
Okay, now on to the science. Yeah. That was a bit of an overjump. Okay, what we got in this lab? Vaccinate the fish. I think that's one that's like gonna change that's gonna change the time of day to daytime. That's gonna be a bit jarring. I'll at least finish the story mission first.
Officers are on scene. Any officers near Hell's Stacks, please copy.
Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toys.
Oh, jeez. More? Come on, guys. Yeah, it's my job. Jeez! Nope. Thank you for the mission ammo. Alright, I need one more throwable item. Damn it! It doesn't count if it doesn't hit him. Ah, perfect! Not perfect! Come on, throw a grenade at me. I know you wanna. Come on. Do it. Throw. Grenade. Ha ha!
Demons aren't slowing down. What are they trying to accomplish?
Okay. Okay, well, now I know I've got multiple missions I can jump to. We'll worry about that later. For right now, focus on this.
I'll have your head.
Got it, boss. Tripling security. Demons won't touch a thing. Listen up! Demons are making moves on all our caches. Lost 2 tonight already. Boss may be in lockup. That don't mean his hardware's up for grabs.
Com check, Eagle 2, you up?
Eagle 2 reporting.
Hey, you up?
What caches are the demons after? Need to take out Fisk's men and figure out what they're guarding. Whatever it is, I don't want it in Fisk's or the demons' hands. Snipers everywhere. Might need to deal with them first.
Time for more stealthy sleuths. Oh, yeah. Congrats, Fruity Groovy, on the good Common Writer news. I know that's your thing.
A lot of junk scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction. They keep talking about gear. What does Fisk store here?
Nice.
Even the rats are staying away.
Shit.
You two, cut the chatter. We're here to work.
Can I get this guy out of the way?
No! Spider-Man? Wake up!
You two finished the survey yet?
Here!
No, he's not!
Shh! They are all studying hieroglyphs.
We'll start translating. I want this wrapped up so we can secure the last of the gear in the vault.
Sure. Yes, sir. On it. Stand up. That you?
Anybody hear that?
That sniper has a guard watching him. May need to divide and conquer.
Damn. I want to shoot something.
There you go. Maybe not. That's cool. Alright. Oh man. They're so alert to my presence that they're not
Heading over to his last position now.
they're so alert to my presence they're not doing any of those conversations anymore. Oh well, may as well just keep barreling ahead. I'll only restart this mission if they end up discovering me. Hey, how about you move over here? Not what I meant! Alright, whatever. He's still going that way. That's what I wanted. 3, 2, 1, now!
Sleep it off.
Oh, damn it. Should have had him over there. Gah! This is ruining my perfectionist sensibilities.
Some hero, hiding like a dog.
Do dogs hide? What? Okay.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Spider-Man, man, where'd he go? Knock him down!
Damn. Okay. That didn't go the way I thought it would. Alright. Let's try to be a little better at this stealth thing. Get a good look at the render, at least.
Snipers everywhere. Might need to deal with them first.
Alright. I'll try to be a little more subtle. Nice.
Scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a great distraction.
Demons have been hitting other locations. What's left into the vault.
I'll just go for the sniper guys first.
That sniper has a guard watching him. May need to divide and conquer. They keep talking about gear. What does Fisk store here?
To try out this new ammo.
See, we're learning, folks.
Only a decade or so. Been through a dozen different owners before him. Dope smugglers in the 80s, blues runners back in the 20s.
Now we've got our gear in the vault, like being a part of a grand crime tradition. You two, cut the chatter. We're here to work.
Too bad. Noir Spidey doesn't actually use that gun.
Naming on a packaging for this stuff's confusing. We got C-23, CR-17, and D-12.
CR-20. Crap, I don't have numbers, just names. Shaped charges, detonator caps, blasting gel.
Hmm.
Well, I can't tell what's what while it's still packaged. Can we just screw inventory, open things up, and wire the vault?
No way, pal. If Fisk wants it done this way, we do it this way. Find some names so I can take inventory.
Wonder where this vault they keep talking about is.
This is the part. This is like the part of the game. Like these stealth missions is like where a lot of people really start making the Arkham Asylum comparisons. I haven't played myself, but I have seen a couple of videos. I can see the similarities, but I'm really curious, like how far it goes. Like, can Batman actually listen in on like individual thugs or groups of thugs having conversations like that, and he can like use it as like picking up pieces of information or evidence?
You know this old bootlegger tunnel isn't going to seal itself. You want to help me out here?
Seems like you got it. Besides, I'm on watch.
On watch. Great attitude, kid. Gonna take you real far.
It's done pretty well for me. I'm not the one cranking on rusty-ass pipes.
What's this tunnel they're trying to seal? And where does it lead?
Might be nothing. Might not be.
Yoink! Bonk! Yoink! talking during the infiltration.
Hopkins, check in. Someone find Hopkins.
Those kid roads look amazing. Booby traps from every decade all over the place.
What's the point of that? Can't someone disarm them?
Too many.
Even thugs have Sudoku.
Might be nothing. Might not be.
Copy, taking a look.
Hmm.
No sign of him. Now stay alert for Spider-Man.
It's not a good perch to pull that thing away. Oh.
Sweet dreams.
Yoink.
Nighty night.
Okay, we're doing way better at the stealthing. You ain't know nothing. Hey, am I over here?
Some hero! Hiding like a dog!
Is hiding a dog thing? Like, oh, where are you getting that from?
Echo 3. Echo 3, no response. Someone check on it. I'll check on it.
This is gonna get bloody. Had to be Spider-Man!
Just had to be Spider-Man! What? Yoink! You don't know that!
I need a hand.
Snoring now.
Sound of silence! Alright. Jefferson Davis.
No, we can't have vigilantes trespassing or doing illegal searches.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I brought a warrant. So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Officer Davis. Call me Jeff. And you are? Just messing with you. My son's a big fan.
So, that warrant cover breaking down doors?
Not without a lot of extra paperwork.
Okay. I'll find another way in. Any place this rundown should have a hole in the wall or a broken window.
Check around back. I'd go myself, but you know, not Spider-Man.
Fair point. Okay, vantage point. So, interesting facts about Jefferson Davis that I've learned recently. So, if you know your history, Jefferson Davis shares the same name as the one and only president of the Confederate States of America, of the Confederacy.
They sealed up the front.
So,
but I bet they didn't take as much care with the rest of it.
This is the first time I've ventured
Like
this
I'm in
way.
a horror movie. Hello? Any fisherman with a grudge and a hook for a hand? Okay, where's that locked door?
But yeah, Jeff Davis was named after, or he shares the same name as the Confederacy president, and it's always been kind of a controversial, contentious issue, so naturally, some fans have kind of been upset about that. So, a more recent development in the comics, though, is that apparently Jefferson.
Really? That hat seemed pretty warm.
So yeah, anyway, as of recently in the comics, Jefferson has legally changed his last name. And there's a little bit of like an in-universe explanation for that. He claims he didn't know why his parents named him that, but he does admit that he's
Jeff, you there?
always felt uncomfortable about
Refrain
the
from knock-knock jokes.
Appreciate it. You see a junction box powering the door?
Yeah, got it.
If we can overload it, that should force the door open.
Smart, but I don't have anything that packs enough current.
Try this.
Stun gun, genius! Capacitors in this are just what I need for an upgrade I've been thinking of.
I'll take that. Alright, time to craft some electric web. And you know what, since I'm here, I may as well craft the spider drone.
Electric web for the win.
A gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV when he was 5. Now he's unlocking his friends' phones.
Sounds like he could teach me a few things.
Okay. Nothing illegal in plain sight?
Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
At first glance. Let's look closer.
Looking for something specific?
This yard's been here a long time. Bootleggers used to use it back in the day.
Gotcha. Those guys love their hidden rooms.
Check it out. Sound hollow to you? I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door. The conduits lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
Let's see if my mask lenses can pick up the conduits.
Yeah, so in the comics, Jeff said that like he didn't know why his parents named him that, but he knew of the legacy of that name and how uncomfortable that made him. So that combined with, other reasons, he legally changed his last name to I won't give it away because that's kind of plot relevant to this game right now, but he is married, so he's changed it to his he legally changed his last name to his wife's last name. So it's nice. Fitting.
Did that work?
Nah. Must not be the right box. Keep looking.
It was nice that they addressed it in such a creative way that didn't feel like, retconned or forced. Although, I guess any hard right-wing fans of Spider-Man are probably going to be upset, but I don't think I much care. I'm going to change Spidey's suit now since stealthing's not much of a priority anymore. Give Jeff some exposure to his new super cool Spidey look. Combat will probably be useful later. Alright. Zap!
Thanks. No way I could have unlocked this myself.
Hey, I doubt I would have found it without you.
I mean, you would have figured it out 2 hours later, probably.
Big fat nothing.
Well, there's one secret room. There could be more. Notice anything about the floor?
Aha. They can hide the doors, but not the scrapes they leave.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
I'll just make a note of that. There we go. Got a visual marker for the path. Just gotta look for that more. Yeah.
Now that I know I'm after scrapes, I should take another look around.
Hope you got your tetanus shot, Pete. I don't know why that's one of the few Uncharted jokes I keep remembering. Hey.
Where else could there be scrapes? Pay dirt! Scrape, no door. None I can see anyway.
Great. Be right there. Maybe not. Elevator's busted.
Sit tight, I'll pull you up.
Ah, that way. There you
Second
go.
floor, rusted machine parts, big honkin' rats. Careful, the bridge is out.
I got this one.
Damn, bro!
Stuck the landing and everything.
We're not all donut eaters.
Fair enough.
Another secret door. I'll rig the lock. Let me know if you find the junction box.
Yep, on it.
Just follow this circuitry path.
You were after Fisk for a long time, huh?
He's my great white whale.
The joke kind of speaks for itself.
Ha! Found one!
Try to get that timing right.
Nailed
Yeah.
it.
Hell yeah, you did.
Alright.
Hey, check this out.
Nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
But look at the walls. They kept guns here. They wouldn't have moved them to the front door. Gotta be a passageway we're missing. Check out the wall. This might control access to another area.
Fisk's men were talking about a vault. Maybe we're close.
Bet on it. Looks like a dual circuit. See if you can find a second junction box.
Hmm. Ah.
If I were a junction box, where would I be?
Follow the conduits. They should lead you in the right direction.
Found it. Clear.
Alright. Whoa.
You were right, Jeff. Trapdoor.
1, 2,
3. Phew. I mean, I could have done that myself, but
Probably an old bootlegger's tunnel.
that's the one they were talking about
No
earlier.
one's cleaned it since Al Capone.
Big chunk of concrete in the way. I can't get through.
Let me see how it looks from the top. Got room to maneuver here. Hang on. What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
That didn't sound like a...
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
Yeah.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
Revolt! Hurry! Come on, let's go!
Come on, come on, come on!
Demons are already gone. How'd they beat us here?
Must be a back door. See if you can find it. This place is one hell of an armory. Or was.
Oh.
They didn't want the non-lethal stuff. They passed up smoke grenades, flashbangs.
I'm sorry, chair.
Smash and grab. They were moving fast. Got empty crates here. And it looks like they took the ones they didn't clean out. There's a fenced-off room here they didn't bother with.
Too much effort to break in when you can just peel back the wire mesh over this gun rack.
Fair enough. Anything else worth looking at?
There. They blew the locks to get in.
Alright. Still there.
Shh. Demons.
Shh. Heffalumps and woozles.
Stay here.
Hell no. It'll take both of us to stop them. And some of these.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Let's go. Get him!
Stop! In the name of the law! None can stop Spider Cop!
That's what I'm talking about!
Trying to do my part.
Whoop.
Look out! Firing! Stay clear!
Whoop.
Now you're just showing off!
Whoop.
I'm a little impressed!
Stay clear! I'll stun him! I got your back!
Thanks, I needed that!
Jeez, where are you? Ah, there you are. Whew.
Your timing is impeccable!
Firing! Stay clear!
See? I've got friends too!
Whoop. Whew. Nice.
How we doing?
Whoop.
Firing! Stay clear!
Ow. Uh-oh.
You okay?
Go! I'll catch up!
And the merry chase commences.
If I lose 2 trucks full of gunmen in one day, it's time to hang up the web.
Whoop. Come on.
Spider-Man! Few demon stragglers at the arm. I'm held up. How you looking?
Not much better. These guys are all over the road. They'll kill someone if I can't stop them.
Doing my best to catch up, but you might be on your own.
Stay safe, Jeff. Don't do anything crazy.
Do not ever kill yourself. Please. Come on! Can't they hit a speed bump or something?
This keeps up, bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close.
God, why can't I not get any closer to them right now? Dick, come on! Okay. There we go!
Hey guys,
finally.
for one more? Here's your stuff.
And now for you. Whoa! Oh, great.
Great, now the 3 decides to run on time.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on! Ah. That could have been bad. Oh. Jesus! Damn, Jeff! Nice! The real hero of the day right there.
We've now identified the officer as Jefferson Davis. We're being told he has minor injuries and is expected to make a full...
MJ with a different jacket.
Excuse me, miss. Are you supposed to be here?
More than you. After that auction house thing, the Bugle put me on the city beat, which means I get to focus full-time on real stories like this.
Oh, sweet.
And the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I
not
get,
sweet.
the better chance we have to stop them.
Kinda sweet.
We?
Back and forth.
Officer Davis, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
No comment.
I don't blame you. But these guys are gonna tell their story with or without you, and they thrive on controversy.
So what's your end?
I don't have one. I just listen.
Okay. Hop in.
She's good.
She's good.
Yeah? That's what I said. Okay.
Man, I'm beat. Time to head home and get some sleep.
Ah, yes. Guess we'll just fast travel over there. Take in the beautiful sights and sounds of the New York subway system. They're beating your ass in the comments. Okay, maybe now I can finally pay Mr. Dickovich my rent. Huh? Alright. Home sweet home. Or not. Ah, Pete.
Come on.
How did you mess up on that one? Oof. Well, no way they can trace that door back to him.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to track down some items that were accidentally picked up from a dumpster outside my apartment.
Dumpster number?
Hang on.
Other side.
64476.
That's room 33. Truck's already left its shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Wait, please. This is important. Can you at least tell me where the truck is?
Let me check. Alright. Looks like it should be at the municipal garage at Bowery and Grand.
Got it. Thanks, Eddie. Municipal garage, Bowery and Grand. Not a problem.
Let's see. I think I might have some other suits. Yeah! Oh, sweet. I got other suits down here. Perfect. Alright, well, ignore these guys for now. Let's give ourselves something fittingly goofy. Like the bombastic Bagman! You know, because Peter's homeless right now, and he's got a bag on his head. It's fitting. It works. Alright. Kind of doubt there's going to be any combat involved in this, but, you know, just in case. So yeah,
I
gotta
don't care
get
if I
Peter's
lose
stuff.
everything else, but I have to find my Spidey drive. Can't be that hard. Finding a tiny flash drive in a 30-ton garbage truck. I have years of research on that drive. Everything I've worked on since high school.
Spidey drive. He needs that drive to thrive. Do do do. Do do do.
Oh, of course it's locked. Can't have people stealing garbage. Maybe there's another way in.
Ah. Alright.
It's not really breaking and entering if I don't break anything, right? Okay, no need to panic. Maybe they haven't dumped the trash yet.
Oh.
Nada. Okay, time to panic.
Empire Sanitation, this is Eddie.
Sorry, is there any chance the truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great. I'm headed there now.
Hey, it's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shops. Any idea which one?
One of the mom and pop joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No, started with an L, I think.
Larry's?
That's on the east side.
Leo's.
Leo's, yeah. That might be it. Man, I love Leo's.
I'll pick you up a pie. I owe you one.
No worries. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks, Eddie. Should be some trucks close by.
Leo's. Alright. Go over here. Pick up the newspaper. Because why not? I'm multitasking.
Nope, stuff's not here.
Oof.
There has to be another truck around here.
Spider-Man. I know a guy at the network. Imagine the morning show with Spider-Man. I'm telling you, it's huge.
Big shock. Shocker violates parole and robs bank. Man, impressive.
No sign of my stuff. What an interesting smell. Maybe my only hope.
Not there either, huh?
You sure they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming Osborn rally. If your pickup was on Route 35, they'd be dropping off at the incinerator right now.
Oh, shit.
Over by Manhattan Bridge. Better hustle.
Nope. Not today. Let's give him some skill upgrades for traversal just to help him along. There we go. Now I can web zip twice in a row without losing much altitude. Come on. I see the smokestacks.
There's the incinerator. Hope I'm not too late. Uh-oh, looks like trouble.
All right, guys. Whew.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. This gang's been terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out. Hey, mind if I look around for some personal items?
Sure, have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
All right. Well,
There's something there. Gotta move these bags out of the way. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yes, yes, yes! Spidey junk. Spidey junk. I've not lost all my junk. I don't know. I gotta stop.
Please be here please be here? Yes!
My Spidey drive and all of my other stuff.
Phew, looks like everything's here.
Oh.
Hey, look. An old gadget prototype. Looks
That's
kind of awesome. Why didn't I ever finish it?
I don't got the resources for it now.
Work.
Wet bomb. All right. Yeah.
Got it.
Sizable amount of gadgets now.
Uh-oh.
Ice.
None can stop the bombastic webman with his bombastic bagman bombs!
Let's kick it up a notch. And we're done.
Ah. Hello. I don't know how he's gonna drive that thing.
Well, this night isn't quite going as planned. Where am I gonna sleep? Guess I could try MJ's.
Stick the rest of the stuff there. Really, Pete? You're just gonna crash at your ex's house right after you started talking again?
My way onto MJ's couch. Let's see. Hi MJ, it's Peter. Any chance I could stay over? Oh, that's too far. MJ, I was just in the neighborhood and oh, that's lame. Hey MJ, now that we're talking again, I thought maybe... Okay, that just sounds pathetic. Why am I making this such a big deal? We're just friends, right? Friends crash on each other's couches all the time. It's not weird or anything. It's just a couch. MJ's couch. Oh, what am I thinking?
Oh, hey. Looky what we got here. Perfect troll that No Way Home hype. Can I get a better angle than that?
Cool window, but I always get the feeling something strange is going on in that place.
Pete, that had to have been on purpose. Come on, man.
Just got a web alert.
Ooh.
Huh. Looks like MJ's story just got published.
That was fast.
I think I'll find somewhere else to stay. She's probably busy with work.
It's getting awkward in my head anyway.
I wish Harry was in town. I could crash with him.
Yeah. Kinda weird how he just had to leave all of a sudden like that.
Someone left me a voicemail. His number's blocked though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see.
Wait, what?
Miss me? Come to this address. Catch me if you can.
Uh-oh. I think I know that voice.
I can't let her see me in this. Doesn't feel appropriate wearing anything else. I'll just, I'll go with the hoodie look. Here we go.
Hello, Spider. Been thinking about you a lot lately. We were good together, weren't we?
Black
Maybe it's
cat.
time to reignite the flame.
Black Cat. Don't tell me she's scoping out places to rob. She promised she would give up that life.
Play me, huh?
What was she looking at? Anything look out of place?
I mean, that seems kind of noteworthy right there. I love this graffiti.
Me to find something. I need to look harder. Gotta be some kind of clue.
Let's see. Let's do spiders. No. Wait. Sun's vibrating. There's something over there, and she's got that Black Cat graffiti.
There. One of her cats. She packs those with range extenders, then harvests nearby RFID signals. I'll let Yuri know to pick it up. Felicia's too smart to be putting herself at risk like this. She must be desperate for some reason. Better keep an eye out.
I just saw a New York City wall crawler digging through the trash. I guess life as a superhero isn't what it's cracked up to be. Damn. Phil Chang, dude, I'm loving Changbot. Can't wait to bounce my AI overlords. Your voluntary submission has been logged into my databank. Guado Carlos, please don't encourage him. I would just love to just focus on all those little
you still have Black
social
Cat's suit
feed
and equipment in
interactions.
the evidence lockup, right?
I think so. Why? Is she back at it?
Maybe. Just double check and let me know if her gear is still there.
Will do.
It's a cute little thing, though.
Hey, May. You're calling late. What's up?
I thought we were going to meet up for dinner tonight.
Oh.
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
Oh, Peter. I'm sorry.
I also kind of got evicted from my apartment.
What? Do you have a place to stay tonight?
Actually, no. Not really. I hate to ask, but any chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
Thanks, May.
Well, since I'm here. It's a daytime thing. Again, it'd be kind of jarring. Stream's already getting kind of long as it is, so I'll just try to make my way over to the markers as close as I can. Ah! Hey guys, what's up? Ah, I picked the wrong one. Whew. Let me just change power real quick. There we go. Still gonna take forever to load back up, but it'll be the right one at least. Yoink! Oof. Woo! Oh, dang, that could have been cool. You're down!
Whew, that was a workout.
Alright. Anyway, yeah, I'll just try and make my way to the story marker. I'll check out other points of interest as I go. Sorry guys, I just really needed the paper today. Mayor, what campaign? Mayor ignores opponent's approval soars. See how long that lasts, I guess.
Attention unit. Hostiles are assaulting an armored car. Incident is ongoing near Union Square. Please copy.
Heart-to-heart time. Were you not loved enough as demon babies? Dad too withholding? Mom not around? Let you cry all night?
Ow. Okay. There. Now he's done. Ow. Okay. Stop hitting me! Here. Uh-oh.
I'm coming.
There we go. Whew.
The longer the demons stay out there, the more lives they put at risk. I need to stop them. Empire State University, the old alma mater, and holder of my student loan.
The struggle is real, Pete.
1034. Officers are taking fire from demons.
Again? I just took care of something like that.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was.
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
Ow! Oh, come on. Down you go. Whew. Come on, Pete. Go around the fire escape. Maybe this one's a more nighttime oriented one, and I don't have to worry about time of day dissonance. At the very least, I'll have warp areas. Gemini. I'll look into that later. So many of these demon crimes, jeez.
Oh boy. Rockets! They got rockets!
Ow. Whoop. Ow. See?
Whew, that was
They're fine. I totally wasn't sending people to their death each time I kicked them off the roof. Okay, there is a Black Cat location nearby Feast. I'll take care of that, and then I'll send Peter to Feast, and I think that'll be a good place to end the stream for now. Aw, that's actually kind of cute. Alicia's a bit of an artist.
Camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
Who is your other man anyway? Just curious, you know. Oh.
Hello, Cat. Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe she just wants the attention. Are you kidding me? Parker luck strikes again.
Demons are stepping up their game. These guys are worse than Fisk ever was.
Ow.
Why do the demons need that much cash?
Okay. Now, for real, it is time for Peter to go. Alright.
Can't believe I haven't slept since the Fisk takedown. Gotta start taking better care of myself.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'll talk around a bit before I head up to May's office. Still the same old broadcast.
You guys play this late?
I was a long-haul trucker before I lost my lease. Nights when it's quiet. Easy to think.
Not easy enough where you're playing. My late husband snored. I was always up.
Well, it's nice you got company.
Better than nothing. Barely.
Jeez.
Have a good night, you two.
And in custody. This marks a big win for police and the first major takedown for Fisk, hoping to end his long-term...
Hey, Peter. Thanks for the other day. I'm much better now.
Good to hear.
Not sure what that was referring to, but yeah, it's nice to know that there's an impact. Everyone's still kind of doing the same thing around here.
Partnership with restaurants and grocery stores works great. Any surplus food comes right here.
It's nice to get little details like that. I am bad, and that is good. I'm not good, but that's not bad. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. I'll see who's here to interact with right now.
Peter? I don't think May's here.
No, she, forgot something.
Let's not let people know my shame. Oh, hey, is that Gloria?
What are you doing here so late?
Oh, I, had a little mix-up at my apartment.
On the street, huh? I know the look. You're in the right place. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I know, I hate to take resources from people who need them.
Guess what, pal? Right now, you need them.
You got a point. Thanks, Gloria.
Okay.
Hope May's couch is comfortable.
I'll just take a quick look at the desk over here.
Miss you.
Aw, Uncle Ben.
So I was into horses. Wasn't everybody at some point?
Oh.
Wish May would take some of this down. It's embarrassing. An artist I was not.
But May liked it.
But I'm sure it looks good to May.
All those Spider-Man drawings, though, kind of make me question stuff. Maybe she got them from, like, any of the kids staying at the shelter. Oof.
Man, was I ever a dork. Well, we all have an awkward phase.
Alright, well, I think with having Peter rest on the couch, that's gonna be where we call things for today, or at least for right now. I've got some things to take care of, so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do another stream tonight, but if I do, I'll try to give fair warning, ahead of time, in case any of y'all are interested. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have Pete sleep on the couch. So thank you all for jumping in, and we'll try to pick up things from here the next go round. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, and have a great night.